Welcome to Math Tips. Today we're going to be looking at converting fractions to decimals. Let's start with our first example. We're going to use a fairly easy example to start with, and that example is a half. Probably the most recognizable fraction out there. Now, a fraction is made up of two parts. A numerator, the top number, and a denominator, the bottom number. Now, when we convert a fraction into a decimal, we use division. Now, it is very important that we get the numbers in the fraction into the correct positions around the division bracket. Now, the denominator always goes outside the bracket. The numerator always goes inside the bracket. Then we say 2 into 1. Well, that doesn't go, so we input a 0. At this stage, we have to input decimal points. One on the question line and one on the answer line above it. Now the 1 has become a remainder, so let's change its position. At this stage we have to input zeros so that we can continue our division process. So now we say 2 into 10. Now the answer to that is 5. So a half equals 0.5. Let's try another example. Another fairly recognizable fraction, 2/5. Again, we set up our division calculation. The denominator, 5, goes outside the bracket. The numerator goes inside the bracket. We say 5 into 2 doesn't go, so we input a 0. Then we input our decimal points. Now the 2 has become a remainder, so let's change its position. Input a 0. Now we say 5 into 20, that's 4. So 2/5 equals 0.4. One more example, slightly harder, 3/25. Setting up our division. Again, the denominator must go outside the bracket. The numerator must go inside the bracket. We say 25 into 3, that doesn't go, so we input a 0. Inputting our decimal points. The 3 is now a remainder, so let's move its position. Now this time, we're going to need more than a single 0. So let's put in our first 0. 25 into 30 goes once, but this time there's another remainder of 5. So we need a second 0. So we say 25 into 50, well, that's 2. So 3/25 equals 0.12. Now it's your turn. See if you can convert these fractions into decimals. Pause the video while you work out your answers and then restart the video to check. The answers. Now for some slightly harder examples. See if you can convert these fractions into decimals. Pause the video while you work out your answers. Restart the video to check. in the answers. If you have any ideas for basic mathematics videos, please leave a comment. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.